Missouri State has won 19 straight games, and Missouri State did beat Maryland earlier this season in this contest. The little push shot is good. Abby Hip puts in the first bucket of the game. Here's the freshman Brink, incredibly skilled, and floats that in. 1,121 career wins for Tara, passing Pat Summitt earlier this season as Hull banks it in off the nice entry feed from Haley Jones. And Lacey Hull in off the bench for Stanford. Williams able to bank it in with the left hand. Here comes Wilson dashing ahead. Williams separates and knocks it down. Wilson alone knocks down the three. And a timeout taken by Missouri State.
The shots Missouri State is getting are the ones they're going to get. Because of the size Stanford has on the front line, they're not going to be able to get all the way to the rim. Great look right there from Kiana Williams. It's going to be mid-range jumpers from Missouri State, and they just have not been able to make them yet.
Like how Dad was shaking his head like, man, my daughter's good. Kiana Williams' draft stock has been rising. Binhar gets it over to Jackson, and Abby Jackson connects off the bench. More players than any team in the tournament from that 2019 tournament, as that jumper is good for Gardner.
Totally different story. They're not happy to be here. They want to win, and they deserve to be here. They feel like this is a much more veteran group, and they're not going to be afraid out there today.
How about that cleanup from Belibi? Group that, as Holly said, is not satisfied with just arriving this season. Jackson off the bench, feeling good, giving Missouri State some life. Hannah jumps three, nice response for Hannah Jump off the bench. How effective they were both going to have to be in order for Missouri State to have a chance.
And for upperclassmen, sometimes you might be pressing a little bit in this moment. Another one from Jump. And come out of the game. Coach Mott's giving them a chance to collect their breath, see what's happening before they come back in. Stanford right now, 4 for 8 from the three-point line. Her opponent gets the ball. They continue to go after it.
Oh, Cameron Brink, the freshman, with an authoritative rejection.
6'4" and extremely long and has good timing.
As Jones, beautiful feed down the floor. Hull lines it up and knocks it down.
Haley Jones is so good at fueling the break. You see her eyes, and she finds Kiana Williams in the corner, make the extra pass. Defense is late.
Wilson sneaks in and finishes with the left hand. Russell Wilson, Ciara in the building to celebrate. Russell, the older brother of Anna Wilson.
I mean, that was a terrific take.
Oh, how about the rejection from Prechtel and then keeping her feet in bounds. Jones, another gorgeous down-court feed. Wilson, another bucket, plus the foul. A chance for three for Anna Wilson. And Big Brother loves it.
Haley.
Offensive side of things, and the efficiency especially has blossomed.
Yeah, without question. I mean, she has been so good, shooting over 40% from the three-point line, has added that to her game.
Got it back. Williams was jumping up and down wanting the basketball. Instead, Jones took care of business on the wing.
That's the not-so-subtle way of saying, I wanted the ball. It turned out all right for Stanford.
By the way, Jones was the first #1 prospect to sign with Stanford since our colleague, Chinea Gumake, back in 2009, as Jones finishes again. Roughridge, jumper is good.
I've really enjoyed watching her in this tournament. In their last round game against Wright State, she was just terrific.
Oh, Wilson, great hands, the steal, and the lay on the other end.
And then they have such great size at every position. It makes it difficult to get open looks.
Jones there for the cleanup. Timeout, Coach Mox and Missouri State. Franklin Franklin couldn't finish, was grabbing her nose lip area afterwards. 5 on 4, Williams alone, connects. About a 12-second difference, game and shot clock. Ruffridge curling and finishing. Seconds left in the quarter. Frechtel underneath, wow. I mean, talk about perfect execution. Just remarkable precision there on that possession from Stanford.
Field of basketball, they have not been able to do this against Stanford. Stanford with just 3 turnovers in that first half. Another nice 3 from Brink, and Stanford's not having it.
No, they are not, Holly. Just 3 turnovers in the first half for Stanford. Meanwhile, Missouri State turned it over 9 times. Jones kicks. Williams hits. Another 3 for the San Antonio native, Kiana Williams.
And it happens that quickly with Stanford's ability to just...
Here is Caleb, who was really held in check by Anna Wilson in the first half, as Gardner knocks down a long 2. 2 turnovers in this third quarter for Stanford after they had 3 the entire first half. More block efficiency, Rebecca. That's number 5.
Well, Brink has been a terrific addition to the Stanford team, getting a starting role midway through the season. And
Stanford looking to make it to their 21st Elite 8 as Jones hits the jump. Williams will fire and hit. Rebound secured by Franklin. Caleb dashing ahead. Caleb will hook that one in off the window.
we're just sick of it. We're just sick and tired of it.
But how happy are we now that this conversation has been started? As you see Hannah Jump hit the 3 from the corner. It's an important conversation to have. It's taken too long to have it. Now everyone is paying attention. 2022 NCAA tournament.
Points on the day for Anna Wilson, whose defense has been incredible. Believy squeezed it to the corner. Williams got it. In the corner, that jumper won't go. The follow is good. Averaging 13.5 points per game this season. Franklin hit the deck out front as Jump buried another 3. I think Coach Mox thought maybe there should have been an illegal screen there as Caleb took a tumble.
It certainly was.
Frechtel puts it in, able to float it home to go with 12 points and 4 steals. Jump gets rejected by Jackson, who then controlled it. A phenomenally athletic rejection. All right, Lexi, you're the favorite according to Holly Rowe. Bring home the title. Ruffridge hits the 3.
Said that people have always doubted her because of her size.
Frechtel hits the 3.
They play really solid defense. They rebound well. But when they're shooting the 3-ball like that, wow.
Frechtel couldn't add to the total there. Believy left alone, and you could see for a moment where there was that anticipation of, is she going to throw it down? Yeah. Became the first woman since Candace Parker back in 2004 to win the Powerade Jam Fest dunk contest at the McDonald's All-American. And there she had the chance, but went for the lay instead. Jackson hits the 3. Abby Jackson.
And she's played confident from the moment she stepped on the floor.
And a jump. Shot clock inside of 5. Brink got position and able to finish.
She is going to be so good by the time she's done.
Oh, nice little spin pass inside from Ruffridge. And Abby Hipp able to quick curl it home. Riveting contest. Overtime game. Ruffridge, nice touch pass. Got it back in the corner. Hits the 3.
She is so little. She's from Pocahontas, Iowa, a very, very small team about an hour north of Ames, Iowa. And this young lady is playing with so much heart and so much spirit.
getting her national championship number 3 as Ruffridge hits another 3.
And the rest is history. She has just been one of the great teachers in this game, and we are just really proud to see what she continues to accomplish.
Experiencing that as a young girl, said once she wanted to play Little League Baseball as Ruffridge hits another 3. Might have had it partially blocked. Down court feed. Ruffridge squeezes it out to Caleb. Her 3 is good. Her future is not yet decided. Eligibility, of course, with this year not counting towards it because of the pandemic. These players could stay and play another year if they wanted to. The limited capacity crowd rising to its feet, applauding as Stanford is headed to its 21st Elite Eight.